I know what you're thinking, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? Especially walking through a park. But the reason you should is because I was once like you, telling myself, this is it, I'm done, I'm gonna stop drinking. But just like you, I would let myself down days, weeks, even months after. Thankfully, after my first real attempt of quitting alcohol, which was 10 weeks, I am now approaching almost 5 years sober clear. So let's get into it. You just need this one simple thing to quit alcohol. And it's literally so simple, it's right under your nose. And if I was to tell you right now, quite simply, you wouldn't be able to grasp it and it wouldn't make sense to you. So what I've done is I have put it into a short story form, just to make it a little bit easier for you to digest. The story might not be all that exciting, but it will make sense and you can just basically implement it into your life. Okay, so last year I started the 75 Hard Challenge. For those of you who don't know what the 75 Hard Challenge is, I'm just gonna put it in the screen for you. It is a challenge, obviously, that consists of no junk food, 2 workouts a day, no drinking alcohol, cold showers every day. There's a few more other things that go into it. 10 pages of a book every single day, and it gets harder as it goes on. So this might be good for you as well if you want to quit alcohol. The fact that you can't drink alcohol for 75 days could be a good stepping stone for you to actually give up. But yeah, I'm just trying to put myself out of my comfort zone today by doing it outside. And yeah, it's quite, respect to all these YouTubers who make videos outside, because it's a little bit different to doing it inside. So anyway, the workouts had to be, one had to be outside and one had to be inside, and they couldn't be consecutive, so they had to be split apart. So basically what happened is I was still in my day job and I was making content at the same time. And if I was to do a 10-hour day in work and then go home and have to do 2 workouts, so I'd have to do one outside for 45 minutes and then I'd have to have a break and then do another one. I was going to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I just wouldn't have had time to get it all in, make content, cook food, get to sleep. So I had to say to myself, right, I'm going to have to do one of the workouts in the morning. So the only way I could do it with work starting at 7 a.m. was basically get up at 4:45 a.m, go to the gym, work out, and then have a shower, get ready, and go to work. So there was no negotiation. When that alarm went off at 4:45 a.m. in the morning, I had to get up and I had to go to the gym. I'd also taken to social media to say that I was doing the 75 Hard Challenge. So if I didn't do this, I wouldn't look like a man of my word. And obviously being a man of your word means a lot in this world. So I was held accountable. Good tip for you, when I actually quit drinking alcohol, I actually took to social media and I said, that's it, I'm done. No more drinking alcohol, I'm finished. And that held me accountable as well. By the way, the reason I wanted to do the 75 Hard Challenge is because when I quit drinking alcohol and doing drugs, I would still go to eating junk food and having sugar. I was kind of using that as a crutch. And the thing is with that is when I was eating junk food, I was getting spots on my face, so that was causing a pain point. Obviously making YouTube videos and Instagram reels, I didn't want to have bad skin. I wanted to look good on camera. So that's one of the reasons why I actually decided I wanted to do the 75 Hard. So the whole premise of this video is the reason why you can't quit alcohol is because there's no real pain point that you've identified in your life. So if you don't stop drinking alcohol, you haven't actually got to the main reason why you want to quit. Now, if you take a deep look at why you want to quit alcohol. It might be that you're single, you're coming up to 40, you want to have a family, but maybe you're going out drinking, taking drugs, you don't look the way you want to look, you're a bit overweight, you don't have the financial freedom that you want to be able to support a family, have a wife that doesn't need to work. So how are you going to attract the woman that you really want into your life? So you need to ask yourself the reason why you want to quit alcohol. Or it could be that if you keep drinking, your health is going to deteriorate and you might not live to the age that you want to live. For me, when I quit alcohol, I was fed up. I didn't want to be a loser anymore. I was turning 30 and my life wasn't where I wanted it to be. Shortly after my 30th birthday, I quit drinking. I'm 35 now and I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot of personal development. I've made over 200 videos on YouTube about quitting alcohol. So you need to ask yourself why you want to quit drinking. When you ask yourself why, and then you find out the real reason why, you can use that every time you think about drinking. You can say, right, okay, so if I drink tonight or I take drugs tonight, that's not going to do wonders for my bank balance. It's not going to make my body look good, and it's not going to help me attract the woman I want, because quite simply, I'm going to wake up in the morning, my confidence is going to be down the toilet, and who's going to want to associate with me? So that was my story. Sorry if it wasn't very invigorating, but also what I've done, I've left my free sober guide, the black print, link in description. It's basically what I use to keep me motivated today. Every time someone gives me a negative comment about my life, I always think about the people in my past, the ex-girlfriends, the work colleagues, people who bullied me in school, all the people who wanted me to fail. And I always think of them. Whenever I don't want to do something, I don't want to work out, I don't want to make a video, I think of them and it gives me instant energy. And this is endless source of motivation. So read the blacklist. It's gonna annoy you, it's gonna piss you off, and most of all, it's gonna get you up off your ass. It's gonna stop you drinking, and it's gonna start to help you build a life that you really want. So I hope you enjoyed this video in my local park. Not very sunny today, but it is normally nice weather around here. So I'll see you in the next one.